just as the air horns go up, and I'm sure they're especially for you, Martin.
I doubt it very much. What a glorious day, and you don't get that very often at Suzuka. I'm down here on the start line. It's a heavily displaced start line here by about 300 meters. The finish line is down there by that big, long Fuji TV sign. That's so they can bring the cars in front of the main grandstands and hospitality areas. And Sebastian Vettel, your pole sitter, has just got out of the car, and hopefully we're going to dive in and get a. I think we're first up, Kai. Sebastian, pole position. We saw your lap earlier on when you were talking to Lee. The Dunlop corner and spoon. It was just immense car control, I've got to tell you.
Yeah, it was tighter than I wished. So yeah, the last thing you want in those type of corners is the rear to step out, which was the case. So it was. I kept the foot down, but it was on the edge. Respect,
while others were making a lot of critical mistakes yesterday. Presumably your main job in the first part of the Grand Prix is to keep Lewis behind you.
Well, I mean, first of all, Jarno is next to us, and the run down to turn one is not that long. But we had good starts in the past, except Singapore where we started on the dirty side. But should be all right to defend against both of them, and then we see.
Okay, I'll get out of your way. Thanks for talking to us. Let's wander out of here. Now, behind him on the grid is Lewis Hamilton. Let's see if we can find a word with Lewis today. Jarno Trulli doing a stellar job for Toyota with a reasonable fuel load on board. Lewis is talking to his engineer, Phil Prue, and this is a man, I think, who's got a great chance today to repeat his victory of last weekend in Singapore. Let's see if we can... Lewis. I hate interrupting these guys on the grid when they're busy talking to their engineers and that, but it's got to be done, hasn't it? Lewis, how are you? You're in a very serene position here, aren't you? Third on the grid, Kerr's Button. You can race for yourself. You don't have to worry about the championship. Is that how you see it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm racing for the team. I obviously want to get the results this week in this race. We're definitely in a good spot. I've obviously got quite a long drag down to turn one, and it's quite a lot of road actually before we get to turn one. So hopefully on the clean side, hopefully get a good start.
Now, where is this magic Kerr's Button you can hear, and when can you hit it?
Where is it?
Yeah.
It's behind the steering wheel, just behind my clutch. Well, just in front of the clutch actually. So as soon as I'm on full throttle, you press it with your middle finger, and it lasts for a good 6 seconds. It's pretty good.
Happy hour then. You've got to hope the Toyota doesn't get away too well on the inside, presumably, so you can get a clear run up the inside of Vettel into turn one. Would that be reasonable logic?
Yeah, I was looking at the replays of the starts from the last few years, and the outside doesn't look like the best place to be in turn one, so definitely inside if I can. But these two guys are very quick, so we have to wait and see. You play it by ear, if the guys turn as soon as they start, if they pull us to the right, then I'm going down the left. So
I forgot it was your first ever race here. That's going to be an adventure, isn't it?
It is. It's such a great circuit, especially the first couple of the first lap at least on the cooler tires, just finding out whether the grip is there or not. It's going to be interesting.
Adam's telling me to get out of here. I'm out of your face. Good luck. All right. We always ask one question too many, don't we? Fast Nick here. He's not being bothered by too many people. Let's make him feel important and have a quick word. Nick, how's it going?
So far so good. Very happy with fourth position. Even in sixth after quali I was quite happy, but then luckily I did lift, some others didn't, and gained some positions.
Well, your car seems genuinely faster this weekend. I mean, you're in fourth through a few penalties, but you've got handy pace, haven't you?
I think the pace isn't bad, but to be honest, I would have liked to have a bit more top speed. I'm the slowest in the ranking. That's not because of the engine, because that is strong. But on Friday in the wet, it was difficult to predict what's going to happen. And in the end, my seventh gear was too short. And now will be tough in the race, especially with the Kerr's car behind.
Okay, well, good luck. There's ranking, as in the top speed ranking down the back straight, just in case you were wondering this time in the morning. And Kimi Räikkönen's Ferrari sitting there calmly waiting to go. What a piece of art that is. Let's just have a little look around that while the mechanics are not here protecting it. Just so many beautiful pieces, twists and turns. But these cars are getting more like they were last year, when they start growing warts all over the place, which sort of spoils it a little bit. And but they sort of start. Look, this is actually his wing mirror right out here. That's about as useful as an ashtray on a motorbike, I'd imagine, for seeing out of, but they've got to be there by the regulations. I don't know if Rubens Barrichello is on the grid. He normally goes and hides up against the wall somewhere, but he might be off somewhere else, and he's not there. Right, I need to talk to Jensen. He's way back here in 10th place. Hopefully he is still around. Jensen is not at his car. Let's wander over and upset Kai Abel of the German television again. See if we can find Nico over here for a quick word. Are we okay for a quick word today?
We are. They are first, though.
They are first?
Yes, because they were waiting.
We've got places to go, people to see. We can't wait around for rubbish questions. Who else is around? Kubica? I've got to see, there's my commentary box up there. It's about a 10-minute walk to get there, so I'm going to have to get out quite early on today. And even just Shovlin, Mr. Andrew Shovlin. Shove, you're looking a bit intense. Your man, Jensen Button, here is between rock and a hard place, isn't he?
Well, it's going to be a very difficult start, really. I think if we can get off the line reasonably well, then we can do something in the race. There's a few heavier cars overhead. Hopefully we can get past some of those, but it's definitely going to be a tough afternoon.
Some of them, I think, have been going through the pits, haven't they, burning up fuel, so they're not so much heavier. I think particularly Nico.
Rosberg's dropped a couple, but we think we've got a speed advantage in a straight line and car's a bit lighter, so hopefully we can do something.
This is going to need to be Jensen's best driver of the year, isn't it, to keep this championship very much in his court?
Yeah, he's going to have to make a lot of this, I think, really, and it'll be about getting past cars. That's the thing for him.
Now, you know him on race day better than anybody else. Is he calm about it, or is he feeling under pressure now?
Always relaxed on race day normally. I think he enjoys the racing, and that doesn't worry him too much. So right now he seems pretty chilled out.
And are you, because people at home are going to wonder if this is some kind of scam for the championship to make it run a bit longer, but are you 100% happy that his penalty's fair and correct?
Yeah, we went through how they were dished out, and it's luck of the draw, really. It is the timing that you do the offence, and that's just the way it fell.
Okay, I'm really pleased to hear that. Good to talk to you. Thanks for giving us the time. And Ron Meadows here, team manager. Ron, your cars have had incredible reliability this year. You might just take the World Championship today. You've got to be feeling pretty proud of that.
Yeah, we're very proud, but you've done it now, haven't you, with the reliability comment?
Yeah, that's done the job, but the drivers have been pretty handy as well.
Our drivers are fantastic. They've been faultless all year. We've just got to keep it going now for a few more rounds and hopefully take that title.
All right, well, good luck today. I've got to get up to the commentary box, so I'm going to hand it back.